All right, so we're out here again, out here Louis Vuitton, letting them know to leave these babies alone. Stop stealing their fur. Go wear something else. Go buy something else. You are a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate. Go buy something else. And until you understand that, until that seeps into your mind, we're going to keep being out here. We're going to keep being out here, speaking for the babies. It's crappy weather, rain, terrible. It could be a tsunami. It could be a tornado. It could be a hurricane. It could be an earthquake. And guess what? We're still out here. We're still going to be speaking for them. We're still going to be speaking for them until Louis Vuitton and everybody else understands to leave them alone. Stop taking their fur, stop taking their skin, stop oppressing them, stop enslaving them, stop torturing them, stop mutilating them, stop killing them. Until you understand that, this is where we'll be. My fellow activists already out there. Let's go.
Animal fur is not fashion! Mink fur is not fashion!
Where the hell is your compassion?
Fox's fur is not fashion!
Where the hell is your compassion?
Rabbit's fur is not fashion!
Where the hell is your compassion?
Because animals want to live!
Just like us!
Animals don't want to be turned into a fur trim!
Just like us!
Animals don't want to be your fashion statement!
Just like us!
Animals feel pain!
Just like us!
Animals have families!
Just like us!
Animals get scared!
Just like us!
Animals don't want to be fur trim!
When are you going to understand to leave these babies alone? How much do we have to come out here and speak until you understand to leave these babies alone? Are you tired of being held to account? The violence that you sell, the oppression that you sell, the torture that you sell? When are you going to understand? Possibly you could understand it if you were the ones anally electrocuted, if you were the ones in the cages, pacing back and forth, wanting to just get out, but you can't, living in your own excrement, living in your own feces, living in your own diseases, all your friends and your family around you, and you can't get out. You can't do anything of your natural instincts, so the only thing left to do is pace back and forth in those tiny, tiny cages where you keep them. And then the multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, they're the ones to blame, but the people who keep going in here, they create the demand. I don't understand how people can see this, see the images, and still walk right inside the store and pay for the oppression, and pay for the violence, and pay for the cruelty when it's right in front of you. We were all in oblivion one day. We were there. But the oblivion days are gone because we're here, and we're speaking, and we're bringing that awareness out, and when they keep ignoring us and going inside, that's when your decency is gone. That's when you are pretty much a disgusting individual, ignoring the suffering. And everybody wants change. Everybody wants peace. Everybody wants to live in nonviolence. Everybody wants to live in harmony. But how can you want that when you don't even live that in your own daily life, in your own daily actions? So when are you going to be the change that everybody wants to see? And until you become that change, right here, all the time is where we're going to be until you leave these babies alone.
Right, yeah. You have not yet announced a fur-free policy. 100 million animals killed every year for fur. 100 million. They're primarily raised in tiny cages like you can see on the screen. They're then either anally or vaginally electrocuted, or they're sent to the gas chambers. These animals feel pain just as we do. They suffer too. They have families. They care for their children. How do we justify this? They're not so different to the dogs and cats we have at home. This is an atrocity on a massive scale. 100 million. How would we fight this if we knew we were next in line to the gas chambers? How would we fight if it was our children being electrocuted? I want you to fight that hard against this industry. Fur trade, death trade!
Fur trade, death trade!
Fur trade, murder trade!
Fur trade, murder trade!
Fur trade, torture trade!
Fur trade, torture trade! And they still want to go inside. Who Who still tries to go inside? Like, really, bro? Like, you're hearing animals be tortured and you're still trying to go inside. That's when you become a disgusting individual.